this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Hello, William Beaver, good morning to you. I'm glad to see you up bright and early, because today we're going back to building. We spent a lot of time working on our film, but now we're going to be starting to make a brand new minigame, and this is one that I'm really excited to show you all, and I know I say that all the time, but I really mean it. This minigame involves chickens, snowballs, and slime. And if that doesn't sound like a fun game, then I don't know what does. Right then, let's first go and have my my breakfast though. Nom, 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 nom. Delicious. Barnaby, you can stand up and I am going to escort you to the doghouse in just 1 second. But first, I'm going to start my episode, as I always do, by adding someone to my love garden. And this morning, the person I'm adding to my love garden is... Can I get out the door, jump through the love cart? And it is Macy. And the reason I'm adding Macy is because she had this birthday cake. And you can see it's actually based on my love garden. You can see some of her friends in the sign as well. And then there's the Stampy cat with the speech bubble, and then that Stampy is actually made out of chocolate as well, which I think is amazing. It looks like a really tasty cake, so I wanted to say thank you so much for sending me the picture. I hope you had a very good birthday, and welcome to my love garden. All right then, let's go and head to the doghouse, so I can choose which doggy is going to be joining us for the episode, and then we're going to use the old teleporter to go and head over to the Funland. And I do literally mean the old teleporter, because we're using the old teleporter in the Funland, the original teleporter in the Funland, because that's the area that we're going to be building in. But first, let's go and sit down Barnaby here, and let's choose which dog do I want to have join me today. What about Flippy? I don't think I've had Flippy joining me in a video for quite a while, so yeah, you can stand up and you can come with me, and let's go and head down to the teleporter so we can go and begin building. And I think this is definitely going to be one of the most fun games in my Funland, and I'm hoping if we build really quick, hopefully we can have a bit of a tester game at the end of the video. I know we're not going to get the entire thing done, but I reckon that if we work really hard, we're going to get enough of it done so that we can have a bit of a test to go at the end of the game, and I think that's going to be really good fun. So let's go and get Flippy sitting down here in the corner. I will see you in just one moment, William Beaver. So let's go and shut the door. I need to press this button this time, and here we go. Let's head off to the Funland. Okay, I think we should now hopefully have just about arrived. So if you follow me, Flippy, let me show you where we're building, and we're actually building in an area that didn't exist before. Well, I guess the area did exist, but it didn't look like this. If you actually remember, this used to all be water around here, but I've kind of filled in the entire area under the ground as well, and I've also built a big path along here. And oh look, there's a mushroom over there. That is actually technically my mushroom biome. It doesn't look like a mushroom biome because I basically made this world before they properly had mushroom biomes. But yeah, I still get mushrooms spawning over there. But yeah, I basically built a long path leading over from Enderball over here. So yeah, I got a lot more room to build a lot more mini games. And hello, William Beaver. Thank you for arriving nicely on time. Right then, let's get building then, shall we? So you can sit down here, Flippy. You can see I've basically marked here the middle of the game. And this is where the slime launch is going to be. So let me kind of start building and start explaining exactly what it is that we're building. But while I do this, William Beaver, do you want to start digging under the ground? Because underneath the ground, we're going to have a few trails of water that are basically going to be shuttling the chickens along. We're also going to need a little bit of redstone as well to do down there. So if you dig like maybe, I don't know, like 2 or 3 blocks down in this area here, then I'll come and join you in a minute and be able to help you down there. So yeah, as I said, in the middle here, there's going to be a slime launcher, which is going to be launching chickens up into the sky. And basically, when they get launched up into the sky, everyone else is going to be in like little booths that are going to be around the outside here. Then they're going to be throwing snowballs at the chickens. And don't worry, it doesn't hurt them. They fall down quite elegantly. Yeah, they're going to be throwing snowballs at the chickens to try and make the chickens fall in each other's holes. So it's basically a little bit like Hungry Hippos, but in reverse. Rather than wanting things to go down your hole, you want it to go down the other player's hole. So you're going to be like defending your pit, and then also trying to make it fall down the others. And then once they do fall down the hole, the chickens are going to slide back to the middle and be launched up into the sky. But then there's also going to be a counting mechanism. So basically, every time a chicken falls down your hole, it's going to like count it basically. And then once 3 chickens have fallen down your hole, then you are out. And then we're going to keep going until there's only one player left in the game, and then they're going to be the ultimate winner of the game. So that's pretty much how it works. I haven't come up with a name yet. I haven't been able to think of a good name. I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with one during the episode. But yeah, that doesn't matter too much. What does matter is that it's really good fun. So this area here that I'm building at the moment, this is going to be basically like a chicken only zone, because you're going to be kind of up high in your pod. You won't actually be down here with the chickens. This is just going to be where the chickens are going to be running around, and then you're going to be throwing snowballs at them from a kind of raised up area. So all I'm really doing here is kind of marking each side. So I'm using quartz in the middle, and you may have noticed that I used half slabs for these sides. That is because the chickens won't fit underneath otherwise. The pits are going to go underneath there, and if they were full blocks, because the chickens jump up and down in the water, they would have ended up getting stuck. And so that's the reason we used half slabs. So yeah, let's try and finish one of these sides completely, and I'll show you how it looks. So this should go 6 blocks along. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is perfect. And then this here is going to be where the pit is going to be. So this pit is going to be 4 blocks along here, and it's very important that you get the size right, because otherwise, if you don't get the size right, then that means that the water is going to travel either too far or not enough. Because if I place down water here and here, the water is going to trickle along and end exactly before the slime launcher. So yeah, make sure that if you do want to build this game yourself, make sure you do get the dimensions exactly right for this section, because they're really important. And if they're off, you're going to get water all over the place. Chickens are going to be getting stuck in places, and yeah, it might be funny for a second, but then you won't be able to to play the game properly. So once again, this here should be 6 blocks along, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the pit here, this should be like 4 blocks along. So that's where the chickens fall down, and then they can fit down the trail going back down into the middle there. So now let's go and start building some of the wool around the area. And I don't mean like wool as in colored wool. I mean the walls of the area, just to make sure that the chickens don't kind of end up running all over the place. This is basically to block them in. So these walls are going to go up pretty high up in the sky, because the chickens go pretty high up in the sky. From that slime launcher, they send the chickens flying. Luckily, they do flutter down quite gently, so it's not like they get hurt, but you just want to make sure that when you're hitting them with the snowballs, they don't kind of end up going flying all over the place, because otherwise you're going to get chickens wandering all over your Funland, and once again, that might be funny at first, but then when you try and collect them all up, yeah, that might take quite a while to try and sort out. So yeah, that's pretty much how this side's going to be. And then in the middle areas here, where there's all of this grass at the moment, I'm going to change that to different color wool. So this side is going to be I think I'll make this the orange side. So I'm going to fill all of this side in here with orange. So then that way you know that this is your color. And then the little pods are going to be the same color as well. Just so you know who's on which side, and you can kind of keep track of who's in and who's out. So once 3 chickens have fallen down, there's actually going to be some pistons that are going to push these blocks out that block the pit off. So no more chickens will be able to fall down your side. So there we go. That's pretty much how it's going to be. So now, let me go and try and do one of the other sides. So let's make sure we get this exactly right. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and aha! I went slightly too far here. So let's break these away. And once again, this is where the pit's going to be. Basically, these 4 blocks along here. I need to go and fill in these quartz along this side here. And as well, let me just remind you that this is very important that you get these dimensions right. And this is actually a relatively simple game to do. Like, as long as you do get this part right and then the water's right, the redstone isn't that bad, because the method I'm doing might seem a little bit complicated when you see me doing it. And I'm not doing it in today's episode. But yeah, when you see it, it might look complicated, but you don't have to do it at all. You could play a version of the game where you just keep count yourself, and then that way you don't need to worry about the redstone. If you just keep count of how many chickens have fallen down, then that way you can kind of play the game with really very little redstone at all. So let's go and get this side here done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is perfect. Then the pit is going to be along here like that, and then this wall is going to carry on here like this. and then over to this side here. And then all we need to do is basically fill all of the wall in the middle down here. So let's go and go 4 along here and fill in these quartz here. Then yeah, all of where the grass is just where I'm going to fill in with the different color pieces of wall. And then once I've done that, I am then going to go and do the fun part. And I'm going to head downstairs and do the slime launchers. And I absolutely love doing slime launchers. There's just something so fun about it. Just things getting just launched really high up into the sky. I don't know why. I just find it really entertaining. So that's going to be the next thing I'm going to do. And then to be honest, all we need to do after that is just the trails of water under the ground leading to the middle. And then we're going to be ready to have a little bit of a tester game with a 1v1 with me against William Beaver, which is going to be something to look forward to, because I haven't ever actually tested this game at all. To be honest, normally, before I start recording it, I've kind of tested it a little bit just to see whether it works. And with this game, I have not had any tester games at all. So we're going to find out today whether the game works at all. But more importantly than that, whether the game is good fun. And I'm assuming that it has to be fun. There's no way throwing loads of snowballs at falling chickens in the sky can't be a fun game to play. The only thing I haven't really decided, apart from the name of the game, is how many snowballs you're going to have. I don't know whether I should limit the amount of snowballs you have, so you can't just go crazy throwing them non-stop. Like maybe everyone has 50 snowballs in the game, you know, which might sound like a lot, but you can throw them pretty quick. I might do that, or I might just do it so everyone has as many snowballs as they want, and then they just go crazy. The only problem with that is that I'll probably run out of snowballs pretty quick. And luckily, snow is something that I can really easily get around my world. Like, the majority of my lovely world is actually covered in snow, so I would be able to grab a lot pretty easily. But yeah, I just want to know what's going to be more fun, to be honest. So here we go. And this is the middle of this arena, all completely done. So now let's go and start trying to sort out some of the trails of water and show you how they're going to be. So if I kind of build along here like this, and I'm going to use basically the color that each side is made out of. So this trail along the bottom, this only needs to be 2 blocks wide, because the water is going to be placed there, and then the water is going to come along here, and hopefully, if my calculations are correct, it should end right there, right on that block there, and then that should be yeah, exactly how much we need. And I have just run out of orange wool, so let's just use dirt for now, and then let's just use dirt here. Like, you're not even going to be able to see this anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much what it's built out of. But this is where the slime launchers are going to be. And actually, I'm going to break a little bit away here, only because the slime can destroy things, because the slime's so sticky, it can kind of stick to things. So we need to add obsidian around the slime launcher. So when you're free, William Beaver, do you want to kind of copy what I've done here and do it for the green, yellow, and pink side? So then that way we can go and add in the water and have our tester game very soon. So what I need to do here is actually I need to do this slightly lower. This sticky piston needs to go down there, and luckily you only need 1 sticky piston to launch all of the slime blocks up. And right here is where we need the obsidian, because this is where it's going to be touching the slime. So we need obsidian there. We need it on this side down here as well. This side here, and then this side here, and then we should also add it in so it's here and here as well, because otherwise it's going to end up all getting stuck and pulling all of these blocks all over the place. And then the only redstone that we need to do is going to be something that you've probably seen me do a million times if you've been watching my videos for a while, and that is a very simple redstone clock. So where's my piston? My piston's there. So what I need to do is basically do a very simple redstone clock here and make it so it just links up to the piston. Then that's just going to be constantly getting pushed up and down. And then, yeah, that's the way it's going to work. So in case you don't know how to make one of these, basically you just need to do like a circle of redstone repeaters like this. And the more repeaters you have, the slower it will be. I'm sure something like that will be fine. And then 1 trail leading off to the piston. Then if I go and pull all of these back, that's just basically going to delay them all a little bit. Then if I just go and set these off, if I just go and make a lever and put it down there for a second, I can go and turn it on and off, and that should hopefully kind of start the slime block. So it's going up and down, and there we go. We can see it's launching a few bits of dirt at the moment, but that should kind of keep just going up and down, up and down, up and down. So if I go and yeah, throw you some obsidian. I think I might have built it wrong, and William Beaver's fixing it. So while he does that, let me go and start. Yes, he's nodding. That's what happened. So let me go and try and sort out these sides. Let's go and do the pink side first, just because this side's directly above the redstone. So this side probably matters even more so than the other sides, making sure it's correct, because otherwise, yeah, I'm going to end up destroying all of my redstone. I always get scared when I've got redstone and water close by to each other, but sadly, there's no way to really avoid that today. So once again, I have run out of pink wool, but it doesn't really matter what you use here. Eventually, I might kind of change this to pink wool, but yeah, this is all pretty hidden anyway, so it doesn't really matter about it looking good, as long as it all ends up working. So this trail is going to go along here to this, and you can see why I use the half slabs as well, because otherwise all of the chickens would be kind of just jumping up and banging their heads on that. And so yeah, this needs to get led to here, and then that needs to be another block of obsidian there, because otherwise it would end up getting stuck to the that slime block there. And yeah, now let's go and do the trail on this side here. So once again, we need to do the exact same thing, just a trail of dirt along here like this. It looks like William Beaver's doing the green side over there as well. This just needs to be all filled in like this, and then I need to go and I need to grab some water just to make sure this does work. It should work. I did kind of work out how far the water travels. I think it travels 8 blocks, water does. And I know that's only 6 blocks along, but because it's kind of starting off in these corners here, I think it should travel the 8 blocks along that we need. So if you kind of fill in the rest of that area there, I'm going to kind of come up here and fill in the rest we need to fill in from here. So that needs to be along there like that. And then this needs to be there like that. So there we go. I think this should be this side done. So let me go now and go and grab some water. If I go and make a few buckets, I'm a little bit trapped in right now, so I'm going to have to to dig myself a little bit of an opening. Tell you what, let's just go and make a door for now, just so we can keep getting in and out of the game. So if I place that there and block that off, so there we go. And now we can go and get ourselves in and out of the game. And let me go and make a few buckets, so I can go and start filling in the rest of the areas, and make sure that the water does travel to exactly where we want it to travel. And I'm sorry, Flippy. Poor Flippy has been sitting outside this entire time. You can come and you can come inside of the game now if you want, Flippy. There are quite a lot of googlies starting to spawn around here. All right then, so which side can I fill in? I think this orange side should be completely done. So hopefully the water is going to go to exactly there and stop it. Oh no! Oh, okay, I kind of broke the slime, but it ended up kind of fixing itself. And whoa, okay, the slime's launching me now. If I crouch, I don't think it launches me. Nope, it still launches me. Right, let's go and try and place that obsidian down there. There we go. So now if I place this water in, it should hopefully go to exactly where I want it to go. So I need some water there, and then some water down there as well. And let's see, there we go, absolutely perfect. And it looks like William Beaver's finished off the rest of the side. So tell you what, William Beaver, I'm gonna go and make some more I go grab some more water. Do you want to go and finish off downstairs? And you can also go and start throwing some eggs to try and get some chickens in here as well. And so then that way we'll be able to have ourselves a bit of a tester game. So let me go now and make a few more buckets so I can just do a couple more trips to go and grab all of the water we need. And then I think we're ready. I think we're ready for our tester game. So hopefully you kind of understand now exactly what the game is going to be, and why I'm so looking forward to playing the game. I think it's going to be a fun one, especially when it's all completely done. So let me just go and break away. Oh, okay. I've got to be careful here. I need that filled in there like that. And then this side needs to be filled in like this. There we go. This should once again kind of make the water go to exactly where we need it to go. Let's go and have a quick check. There we go. And you can see it's working. You can see it's kind of sliding along all of the blocks already. And we've even got some chickens in already. So hopefully in a second, we're going to have a good example of some of the chickens flying around. So I believe that William Beaver does have a whole bunch of snowballs on him. So when we have our tester game, I guess we can kind of just be standing down on the ground and playing it that way. So let me just go and fill in this area along here. Excuse me, chicken, if you wouldn't mind stepping out of the way. I need to break away that block there and fill the back in there, and then break away this block here. Please don't escape, chickens. Don't escape. Oh no. I think we might have lost one chicken. Hopefully we don't lose any others. But I need to fill in this block down there. Are you just going to stay stay there, chicken? Come on, please jump up, chicken. No, don't you go down there as well, Flippy. We're so close to being able to test it. That chicken is going to be stubborn, and I know it's just going to stay there forever, isn't it? Hopefully, if Flippy leaves, the chicken's going to follow. I think if I just... Oh, there we go. The chicken's gone, and the dog's gone. There we go. We can now go and place that water down there. Let me go and jump up. Just so I'm going to be able to escape. And then let me go and place that water down there as well. And let's go and sit Flippy down. Right then, we should now see the flying chickens. You can see them all launching up into the sky. Right, if you throw me half of your snowballs, William Beaver, then we can go and start the game. So you be on the orange side, I'll be on the yellow side. We'll just say the first person to have 2 chickens fall down on their side will be the loser, okay? Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, and go. Start throwing your snowballs. I just want to throw them as fast as I can. Oh, that was good. That was a good start. Oh, did I get them down? I think I got 2 down already. All right, let's just carry on playing anyway, because the good thing is those chickens are going to slide across and they're going to come straight back up. I don't know. I need to defend. I think it went straight over my head. That was a good throw there by William Beaver. We should have that chicken now. Heading its way back to the middle, and then they're all about to get launched into the sky again. We've got to be ready, and there we go. There's one up. Can I get it? Sorry, Flippy. Didn't mean to hit you there. And there we go. I think I got another one down. This game is going to be so much fun to play. And oh no, Flippy's getting launched up and down. No, you sit down there, Flippy. This game is for chickens only. Oh, dude, this game was absolutely hilarious. So in the next episode, we're going to sort out the counting mechanism, and we're also going to build all of the booths around the outside there, and then we're going to be able to play the game properly the way it was intended. But I think this is a very promising start. But sadly, that is the end of this episode here. Of course, as always, there'll be a link in the description to the next episode once it's online. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!